Y'all, welcome to episode 242 of Consignment Chats. Girls, as we were doing our reseller reset last night, I realized, holy moly, as I'm looking at my calendar, the holiday season is fast approaching.
God, it's right around the corner.
And I don't know about y'all, but I want to make this Q4 like the best yet. Like, I want to rock out Q4. I am extra motivated because we are doing the 12-week year in our Patreon group, which makes me really want to hit my numbers. So I'm counting on Q4.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good point. Like, we will be starting year 4 at the beginning of Q4. So it is by application. If you guys are interested in a really intense, really productive, results producing 12 weeks, you can sign up. I will put the link in the show notes here. We will get our Q4 sign up applications ready and join us. Game changer, game changer, game changer. You want to win it? This is the way to do it.
That's the way to win it. So add that to your Q4 prep list, your to-do list for Q4 prep right there, y'all. Put that on your list. And what we're going to do today is we're going to break it down. We're going to break down how to maximize your sales during the busiest time of the year, how to get yourself prepped and ready. We're going to break it down because we have this aha moment, like it's upon us. So it's time to start thinking so that we are ready to kick hiney.
Yes.
I was going to tell you our little Patreon word, but I can't say that on YouTube.
You
kick
could.
Hiney. Kick hiney. All right. So I'm excited. I think we've got a lot of great things to talk about filled with good information. But before that, as always, I need to know, girls, because I feel like I haven't talked too much this week. We've all been very busy. How was your week this past week?
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Consignment Chats. This is Molly, and I'll be joined by my co-hosts, Libby and Samantha.
What's been happening? Hashtag Summer Samantha.
Yeah, let's start with Summer Samantha. What's been happening over there? I have no idea.
Ooh, first of all, thanks for last week's episode, guys. You really know how to make a girl feel special, even when she bails on you all the time. So everybody go listen to them flatter me in last week's episode talking about expanding your business.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's been crazy. Went and did a Muddy Girl run with Tamra, my daughter in Wisconsin.
You did
what? So freaking fun. And it's funny because Tamra asked me to do this like 6+ months ago. Her friend asked her to do it. She texted me and said, I need you to do it with me. And I'm like, great. She didn't know what it was really, though. She just thought we went in and there was mud and there was like obstacles. And I'm like, as we're driving to this beautiful, it was in Chicago or just outside Chicago. As we're driving to this beautiful farm and all this stuff, and there's all these banners up. And I said, oh, so the 3.5 miles is basically just through a field. Huh. I don't know about that. And she's in the back seat and she says, 3.5 miles?
Like, wait a minute. Who signed me up for this?
I was like, you're a runner? Like, how did I not know that?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's let her clarify this.
Let's be clear here. We, the three of us that went together, made a pact that we would not run for any of it. And we just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. And we made friends with some other people in the back that were also not running. So it did take us 2 hours to get through all 19 obstacles, 3.5 miles. It was so much fun, though. It was hot. It was almost 100 degrees. Yeah, wanted to die. They had multiple water stations like in the beginning, and then I swear that it was just the Sahara Desert after that. So that was great. But
so was there mud? I have so many questions here.
There was mud. Yes, halfway through, I'm like, I should have worn my camera, but there was mud. They had they're piping in water to all these little holes and stuff, and there was a lake that we had to go into, and they just have all these like inflatable obstacles that you have to go over or in, and they bounce you around, or there's a net that you have to lift up and you got to army crawl through something. But I mean, they made big mud mounds. Like it was fun.
Did you jump over a fire? Like when Nick did his, there was fire. He had to jump over the fire.
Yeah. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. It felt like we were all on fire. So maybe that would
Maybe that's why they opted out of the actual lit fire.
when we went into the lake, I'm like, oh, thank God, because we've just been staring at this like oasis far away. I'm like, please let us go in the lake. Please let us go in the lake. And as we got to the lake, because none of the mud was refreshing, like not one bit. Also, it's a farm. Like there's still like beans growing where they tried to make a road through the farm, like you could tell. So like it smelled like manure. Every mud hole just smelled like manure.
Hot manure. Oh, gross.
Oh, it
This
was
is not
great.
attractive.
No, but when we got to go in the lake, I'm like, yes. And they had this big inflatable thing, and you need to go under it in the water. And the water is only like, I don't know, maybe up to my chest. You had to go under it and then go to the other side and keep running around the lake or whatever. Well, Tamara was trying to like lift it up and like cheat a little bit. And I'm like, no. And I just dove right under and went through. And then I was like, can we swim across the lake now? Like, this is what I'm all about.
Keep me in the water. Yeah.
No, it was fun. There was one thing I was going to go around, and it was like this big mud hill mound thing. And it's all like clay. So super slippery. And you had to like grab a weight and go over it. And super tall, this one. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna walk around this one. You guys got this. And I'm cheering everybody on. And one of the other girls in our group went to go over it, and she was sliding. So I was like, okay, I'm coming. And I started climbing up it, and I was gonna push her as we had done for other ones. And she ended up getting her footing and going over. Well, now I'm halfway up it, and I'm like, crap, how did I end up doing this obstacle that I wasn't even going to do?
I said I wasn't going to do it. Aren't you glad you did it, though?
Oh my God, are there any photos of this?
So
I am just absolutely entranced by this whole thing.
We only have a couple photos, and yeah, but there's a website. I'll show you what the courses looked like and stuff one of these days. But I got to go through our photos. We didn't take a lot together because we didn't have anything with us. We wanted to make sure all of our stuff wasn't covered in mud.
Right.
And they only had a couple photographers on the course. We thought there was going to be a lot more photos that way, but there really wasn't. So I don't know, but it was super fun. We made some new friends, and it was a good time. Ended up thrifting and sourcing every single day that I was in Wisconsin. On the way to Wisconsin, it took Bill and I like 14 or 15 hours back from Wisconsin, even though it's only like a 7-hour drive, because we stopped at so many stores. Yeah, we did an IKEA day, we did a bins day. Tamara didn't want to leave the bins. Like, I was like, we've been here for like 4 hours. Can we please go?
It's time. Did you feel like you were binging with me at that point? Like,
I did.
I
did. Bill laughed at somebody, and he's like, man, that new bin would come out, and the person was just throwing them behind him in the cart. And I was like, that's Molly. And if I'm in the way, I get hit in the head. That's how that works. But yeah, so that it was a lot of fun. Tamara only lives like 10 minutes away from the most glorious bins. I love it. And she never goes unless I go. So I vowed that I'm going to take her to the bins more often. So
there you go.
There you go. Sourcing adventures. Yes.
Yeah, it was a good time. And then last but not least, I went to a family reunion a couple days ago, and it was beautiful. Descendants of Genevieve, Aiken's family reunion. It was a nice day. I'm not related to any of those people, but it was a great time at the family reunion.
Like a wedding. It's like a wedding crasher.
I was like, did you crash a family reunion?
So that's one of my besties.
Girl, you got enough family.
My bestie Heather sitting right there. And it's her stepmom's family. We love her stepmom. Brenda's the best. But she was like, I do not want to go to this. And so I told her months ago that I would go with her. Well, then we went out and partied Friday. We did all this stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean we have a family reunion? But I went anyways, and we had a great time. And yeah, it was good.
It's a good friend.
I'm now an honorary descendant of Genevieve, so we're good.
Right. There you go. There you go. Love it.
That's awesome.
Love it. Libby, how about you?
I started last week. Last week, clearancing out my garage furniture, big items. Yes. So I have been selling and listing on Facebook Marketplace and like renewing my listings with Vendu, which is pretty cool. Super easy to renew on Facebook Marketplace. And I am slowly but surely getting rid of the stuff in my garage. It feels amazing.
Good job.
And then it was cow flop weekend. So,
You got a cow flop.
You
I
know, you
forgot
got to
about
go to
the
the
cow
cow
flop.
flop. It's literally walking. Like I could walk right across the road from my house. And I spent the time
wait.
at the cow flop.
They cow
Maybe
flop
this
like
is why you don't feel well. Did you eat too much funnel cake? Is that why you didn't feel
How
well?
did you know?
I know that's why.
Oh my God, that was totally it. Potato pancakes and funnel cake. I cannot handle this much junk food.
Oh, you got some potato pancakes there.
I
Okay.
sure did. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm paying the price, I think, for that. That definitely didn't help things. Yeah. Yeah. So that's
Wow.
pretty much my week. Yeah.
We need to schedule. Okay, Molly, next year
We're going.
we need to schedule a trip to Libby for the. I need to see this cow flop festival.
Okay.
Also, didn't know they had Polish potato pancakes. Like that sounds delicious. Yeah.
Oh, this year it was big news. They tried out halushki. On Friday, they tried out halushki and they had that available for purchase, and they sold out like within an hour. So
What
they're
is
gonna have
that?
it
Okay,
all
for
Wait.
like
What is it?
for
What
like
is it?
one second, I knew that potato pancakes were Polish. That's as far as that went. And then you just threw out words. I don't know what you're saying.
No clue what it is.
halushki is like egg noodles and cabbage and butter. And onion. A lot of people put onion in it. So it's like fried cabbage, onion, butter, egg noodles.
I can see why you weren't.
Not to come across critical, but it sounds like everything you ate was in the non-colorful beige color scheme.
Oh yeah, it was disgusting.
We got no rainbow going on.
But I
at
washed
all
it
with
down. I washed it down with Coors Light, so same color, right? Yeah, it was disgusting.
And the only trends is why she didn't make reseller reset.
Absolutely disgusting, my behavior.
The only time Polacks get color is when you get a good sear on your kielbasa. That's it.
I'm like, this just sounds like not healthy at all.
It's a cow flop. What can I say?
It does sound good though. All right, this is like a bucket list thing for me.
It is. I think we have to experience this. I think you're right. I agree.
All the food is brown and tan. Yes,
brown and tan. It's all in the beige family.
Whole festival,
right? Cow flop. Food looks like.
Maybe I don't want to come. Wait,
Does everybody come dressed in skin tones? I mean, is that like a thing? Like you can't wear color, you can only wear skin tone.
Just looking like Kardashians.
I should have uploaded my picture.
Yeah, you should have. You should have.
I have pictures of a whole other family. So,
right? And you don't even have the cow flop.
I'll put it on here. I'll randomly do it throughout during the episode. Go ahead.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds good. All
right, Molly, how was your week?
Yeah, I had a pretty good week, working, and Nick and I went to estate sales this weekend, found some goodies, have some, fun little stories, met some new people, and
nice.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. Sales were pretty good for the effort I put in, I should say. And yeah, we went out Saturday night with Johnny and Liz of Frizzy's Finds. So we had a little
oh, that's right.
Fun get together outing. They
of
course they
so
drifted before they met up with us, right? Like,
of course.
We're like making the plans, and I'm like, so we'll then I texted, we'll leave around 5:30, and then I texted him and said, well, we're getting in the car now. Are we like following each other out there, or you just want to meet up there? And he's like, we're already in this town thrifting. I'm like, of course you are.
Where did you guys go?
We went to Stock and Grain. Doug, Poppy's husband, Doug, my cousin, he and Forrest, they were playing that night at Stock and Grain. So we went. It's really cool. They have like a food court, so it's kind of like Optimus Hall in Charlotte, only on a smaller scale, and then they play outside there. So we went and got our food and had a couple of drinks, hung out, and they ended up being there for like 4 hours. I mean, we were chit-chatting.
And I'm so happy you guys did that. That's amazing.
We got all our plans for North Carolina meetup hosted by Frizzy's Finds and Consignment Chats, aka Molly of Consignment Chats.
Did you?
So, yeah.
Why didn't you respond to Jason Santee Swapper that you're gonna be hosting a Greensboro one?
Because I want to make sure we're doing it before. He was talking about the eBay Open
I
stuff.
thought that, I saw the text going back and forth, and I thought, why hasn't she said anything to Jason?
I wanted to make sure we were doing it before I throw it out there, but we are definitely going to do it.
So.
Yep, we're definitely doing it. So now
there you
I feel comfortable.
There's the cow flop.
Oh, you guys and that cow. I love it.
I see the lines now. Are they kind of like orange?
Yeah. It's
squares?
like a bingo board. Yep.
So weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
So weird. You look so cute in that dress. I like it.
Thank you. Molly likes to dress me up.
I do. She comes down here and I got to go shopping. Yeah, we got to go shopping. So anyway, it was fun. Yeah, we had a good old time and talked about their new podcast and talked about, of course, a lot of reselling, but then a lot of football and other things. And they said, we don't ever go out anymore. And I'm like, nor do we. So here we are out. Like, it was funny. Like,
it's not that great, guys. I am so excited to stay home today. It's not even funny. So I listed almost everything I listed everything I sourced for the first 4 days of our vacation to Tamra. And I sourced, we came home, we couldn't have fit another thing in the car. I should have taken a picture and sent it to Molly. She'd have been real proud of me because I even stopped on the side of the road and got this wicker little table thing that was out and I was like, guys, are you sure that this is free? And Tamara's like, yeah, it's garbage day. There's piles of stuff everywhere. And I'm like, can we drive up and down the streets? And Bill's like, no, we can't.
Oh, come on, Bill.
And I was like, nobody does this at home. This is so great. But I listed, at night, I would sit in Tamara's living room and I would list everything that I sourced that day up until Monday when we went to the bins. So I was doing really good. And then after that, we went to the bins. It was all closed. I didn't list anything at all in the last week. Nothing. I came home. I shipped. I have not listed. So my sales were doing real great last week and the week before. But this week we got a lot of crickets over here. And
did you have a lot to ship when you got home?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was actually one of my best sales weeks in a while. So it was real good. Mostly I think because these thermometers were all full all the weeks before. And then that's this past week. So there's
all right. So true confession, when we were hanging out with Johnny and Liz, because they're big Depopers, they always have been, then they got off, now they're back on. And so, Nick opened the Depop and I said, okay, the Depop. So I said, Johnny, you got to give Nick some tips on Depop. He's determined this Depop thing is working, but we're selling here and there, but we need some advice from the Depop people. I mean, now that you've gotten back on, are you feeling the sales? And everything they suggested, we already did, except he said, but the main thing is it's just like eBay and those. Do you cross list every day to that platform? Cross list 5 things a day to that platform and you will get sales. And
why are all these algorithms so similar? It's ridiculous.
I'm like, of course, because that's not how we do it. Nick does a cross listing, but he'll do it all on the weekends. I'll list throughout the week. And then so now his new goal is he's going to try to make every evening that he will move 5 things over. And all right.
This is a good little experiment here. I bet. Yeah, guys.
So we're going to see how Depop likes this 5 cross lists a night of our items into there and see how our sales go. And
all right, Frizzy's Funds is on the spot now.
Got the advice from the Depop masters, so we'll see how it goes. We're putting it out there. But anyway, this is helping us because it's part of prepping for Q4. Yes, this is me segueing us into our main topic, kids, because we all know as resellers, Q4 is crucial to our businesses.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Highest sales volume time across the board for all of us. I mean, we know
you got to be mentally prepared going in. And then you have to be physically prepared, right? Like
Yeah, right.
you gotta do your warm-ups now. And we're gonna tell you what you need to do to make it the best Q4 ever.
Ever.
Because we
There's so
plan
many
on having our best Q4 ever.
100%. Yeah, there's so many different things that we've done over the years, and I think the biggest thing is getting ahead of the game in the beginning. So
Yes.
I'm going to start with what I already started doing this weekend, which is sourcing the right inventory. And in saying that, I want to start by, there's right inventory and there's wrong inventory. But again, that depends on what your business plan is, because every business is different. So you will hear across the board, focus on seasonal items, right? Like that's what people want to do. And I do that. I don't know about y'all, but like that is the time where I do that. Like I make sure I get all my holiday stuff up early. I'm starting to listed a bunch of Christmas stuff this weekend. Like if you have that in your money mountain, get that stuff up now. Get your winter coats, get your new in box items that you've had that maybe somebody consigned or you picked up at a yard sale. All those kind of things. Now's the time to get them in. But I still say, don't sleep on the off-season stuff, because somebody is going to get a cruise as a gift for Christmas.
So
And
I hope it's me.
You're right. Dawn and I have had this conversation many times. Dawn from the Donovan collection is he lives in Arizona, and he's like, there's swimsuits and shorts everywhere all year long. I don't understand why people would buy them in January and blah, blah, blah. My town and my area, my whole state has snow for 9 months of the year. We only have swimsuits available in our stores for like 2 or 3 months, and then they're gone. But all of our hotels have pools. We go away on vacations to warm, sunny places. So we're the ones buying the swimsuits in January because we're getting the cruises and we're trying to have pool parties with our kids, but they grew out of their swim trunks.
Right. So yeah, and in saying that, I'm not saying don't. Like certainly you want to focus on the winter stuff now and get that up, because 'tis the season. The bulk of that stuff. Yeah, if you have it, that's the bulk of the stuff that you want to make a priority.
Now I want to flip this around for a second. If you have it and it is off season, do not hold on to it. If you have it, list it. We are not in any way, shape, or form advocating for holding out, holding on to stuff and waiting to list it until you think it's the proper season. Just don't do it.
Yeah. I would say the only time that's acceptable is if your money mountain is a money mountain range and you want to focus on all of the seasonal stuff first and get all that up. But don't go out and buy anything more until you get the other stuff listed. But
So I just want to say a while ago, and I'm sorry, I don't remember which store this was, but there was a store in our community, a brick and mortar, that said that they of course, brick and mortars always keeping track of what's seasonal and what's up to date, but they would also keep an off-season thing in there, like a rack in their store. So that way, if somebody did have the cruise or the pool party, or if it was summertime, but they were heading up north to Canada or whatever, they had something that was off season. So they always had everything available, just on a small little scale. And that's how you should think of your online store too.
100%. So, we've done episodes before on where to source. We've talked about this multiple times. It's my favorite topic. You do estate sales, thrift stores right now where there are probably still yard sales going on, right?
Go over to our Thrift Fun Flip channel and check out all of Molly's sourcing.
Online auctions, consignment stores that do discount schedules. There's all these different places you can get it. But if you are one of those, I want to call them rare people that don't have a money mountain range, now is the time to start going out and sourcing those items to build up your store for Q4. Do it now. We always talk about summer slowdown. What's great about summer slowdown is it's the time you put your head down and you get as many items in your store as you can, because you know what's going to happen Q4. So it's still time to put your head down and get that stuff up now and get it in your store so you're ready. do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest mistakes we see. New and seasoned resellers make is like, oh, it's slow. You lose your momentum in the summer. And it really needs to be, having been through this, oh God, so many years, I can't even remember. This is the time you need to be head down, listing and making it. Yes, you're not getting the positive reinforcement. Yes, you're not getting as many sales for how much work you're putting in, but you will.
You will. It will come. It will absolutely come.
Next thing you know, you're going to be taking pictures of your package stacks sitting outside your front door or your trunk, in your trunk. Right. Yeah.
And think about those niche items that are Q4. Like oh my gosh, y'all, I lost what I went to this estate sale for because the person right in front of me got it first. Like vintage Christmas ornaments, like those, that's a great niche to be getting into right now, getting those acquired and up. If you think about that, like Christmas wear, that's a good niche kind of area to get that and get that up. Like think about those kind of things that are Q4 kind of things and get them going. Winter outdoor sporting items, ski stuff, like think of all those kind of things and focus on that. So yeah, I lost my vintage glass ornaments because they were literally, Nick and I were number 5 and 6. And the people right in front of me, that's exactly why they got there early, was to get that box of vintage glass ornaments. And I went, oh.
Were they resellers?
I didn't ask.
Dang resellers.
I thought about it after, like I should have asked them, because then I would have said, well, tell me your story because I want to buy some, because I wanted them personally. I didn't want to resell them. I wanted them for me.
Right.
But I didn't. I just moved on because there were other things I wanted to make sure I got to since I lost out on that on my list of things. So anyway. All right, let's talk about how to invest your time now. What are the best ways to invest your time? Let's talk about our friend Vanessa. She's doing some great time investing right now.
Yes. Yeah, inventory. Get your inventory in order, in check. Put all those odds and ends away, because you just want to be able to pick and pack those items when they sell during Q4. You want to invest the time and energy now, not in Q4. Yeah.
Any little hiccups that you've had in your inventory, any little issues, spots that bother you, now's the time to figure that out, get it to where it's running smoothly, because every minute that you spend searching for something that you can't find or trying to fix something in your flow that wasn't working is money, and you don't want to lose that money during Q4.
Were you spying on me this morning?
I might have been. I might have been. Are you feeling as if I'm talking directly
to you?
Yes.
I feel very seen right now. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So here's our other good tip. And we do this in many ways. Automate what you can. Again, like I was saying, every step you take, every minute of your time is money. Time is money. Find ways that you can not only make your daily processes flow smoother and quicker. You know, we've talked about before, Samantha redid it, like make sure you've got your scissors, your tape, your supplies in your shipping area at a hand's reach. But also your process of selling, listing and selling your items. There are things that can be automated.
Yeah. Oh, right? Yeah. So much. Like even your bills are a big one. Like any payments you have, you're making, like, are you wasting stopping time like that? Accounting, maybe you need to smooth out some details there. Maybe you want to try My Reseller Genie and make your life just easier. Yeah. Now is the time to learn it and get automated. When Q4 starts, that is not the time to start a new process. It is just not.
No. And those of you on podcasts, Samantha just popped up a code. If you do want to look into My Reseller Genie, you would use the code CHATS for 15% off your first month. We've talked about them before. We just adore them. They have made an incredible product, and it is a product that was made by resellers for resellers.
Yeah.
Period. So there you have it.
Try it out now.
Try that out now. The other is Prime Lister. Like I've talked about them before. Libby's talked about them before. Their automation process for automated sharing on Poshmark is phenomenal. It is so easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I mean, you forget, like I forget I'm using it because I spent like what, 5 minutes setting it up.
That's all it takes.
Not even 5 minutes setting it up. I don't know, 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
No Chrome extension. There's no Chrome extension. Like there's nothing. You don't have to keep anything open. You just set it up and life goes on.
Set it and forget it. Okay.
That's why we need to talk about it because I forget about it.
True story. I actually taught Johnny and Liz something they didn't know about Prime Lister.
No.
Boom. Yeah.
Nice.
So we were talking about Prime Lister. We were talking about how you set it and you forget it. And Lizzie was like, I haven't even logged into our Prime Lister and I don't know how long. Like it just is so easy. And it just, it's so quick to just toggle on, set it up and forget about it. I'm like, I know. And how awesome is that? And I said, however, I just recently set up the bundles on Prime Lister. And she goes, bundles? What are you talking about? And I said, yeah, Prime Lister now does bundles on Poshmark. And it took me less than a minute to set it up. It was so easy. And she was like, well, how does it work? So I told her, I said, all you do is go in your account, you toggle on, you just hit the toggle. And then there's a slide that you slide to the percentage off that you're willing to give in a bundle. And you save it and it's done. And I said, and then I got a message the other day saying, I'm not even sure what a bundle is. And I'm like, what is this? And I open it up and I go to my Poshmark and I look it up in the comment. And if there is a self-done comment, as soon as somebody likes one of your items on Prime Lister creates a bundle of like items. And then they put a comment on to that person that liked it and says, I could even tell you what it says. Do y'all want to know exactly what it says?
I just want to say that I use a Poshmark sharing feature in a cross lister that I'm not supposed to talk about, but I use that one in there and it's great. It works perfectly fine. I use it all the time. Love it. I haven't touched my computer in over a week. Works great. But when I heard last week's episode of you and Libby talking about this bundle stuff.
Yeah. It's a game changer.
This is giving me FOMO right here.
Oh yeah, you should have some serious FOMO. You should.
Yeah.
Because as your closet grows, like Prime Lister, like one of the reasons we moved over to Prime Lister initially, not even realizing all the benefits it had, was because our closet was so large. The other tools just didn't effectively share the whole closet. Like they would tap out at like, a couple thousand. Yeah.
So what they do on your behalf, as soon as somebody likes an item, is they immediately, under your logo, under your business, send a message. They create the bundle and then they send them a comment under their first thing they like that says, thanks for your interest. I've created a bundle for you. And then there's a bundle there for that person to go look and see, and it's set whatever percentage off that you set yourself to offer.
Yeah.
All right, so
this episode is sponsored by Prime Lister.
It is sponsored.
There you go.
In the show notes, there's a code right at the top here. If you want to try it out, you get a 7-day free trial. There's no reason not to just give it a shot, Samantha.
Not to give it a shot.
7-day free trial, and then if you decide to continue on, you get 30% off your first month. Yeah. So,
and that is what they do other things, but this automation for Poshmark is strictly what I use Prime Lister for. They do cross listing and other things, but I strictly use them for that. And it has been, as I said, Libby's had an on and off relationship with Poshmark, her boyfriend, for a long time. And now it's like,
we're on
in it to win it with this relationship.
I'm in it for the long haul this time.
Poshmark might be down on one knee soon. I don't know.
All right. Also, for those of you listening on podcast and you cannot see our show notes or access the link or any of the other links we are talking about, make sure to go to consignmentchats.com where we have all of our affiliate links and you can get hooked up there.
There you go.
So I'll talk about this more on the Wednesday, but I just need to throw out there that I've had quite a few days where Poshmark has beat eBay hands down. Like that just doesn't happen in my life.
It doesn't happen.
Crazy.
I know Jill's been feeling that as well, for sure.
Yes. All right.
Oh, sorry. I didn't turn my notifications off and
I thought we were randomly gonna have like a secret guest or something. It sounded like a doorbell. Like, and by the way, who's at the door?
Mr. C Chat's calling. Who knows what he wants? Probably an offer he wants to tell me about.
How many days has it been listed? Take the offer.
All right. I hit. Yeah, that's his new thing that you taught him. Now he looks at how many days it's been listed.
Well, yeah. Gosh.
Yeah. I touched on shipping a minute ago about, make sure your scissors and your tape are there, but let's talk about shipping and fulfillment and how to make sure all of that is set up and ready for Q4. We have a lot of different advice we can give there for that. Ladies,
I make sure all my boxes are always organized so I know exactly what I need and what I need to order. Like I can see very quickly what I need to order. Does it mean I always order them in a timely manner? No, it does not. However, the other day I looked, I went through and I ordered stuff.
Now is the time.
Yeah. Now is the time.
Okay.
Now's the time. Go through your shipping inventory so that you can fill the things up that you need to be ready.
And I'm stocking up because Jill and Samantha have taught me all sorts of trick with that plastic wrap, the little handheld plastic wrap.
Yes,
like I'm now putting my book bundles together, my shoes together. So I ordered the hell out of that on American Bubble Boy. Like I mean, you guys better get over there and get your stock because I might have wiped them out. I'm not sure.
Again, for a link for American Bubble Boy, go to our website, consignmentchats.com. The link will be below and get over there and not that Bubble Boy.
And
this is always what I think of though.
Right? The
I always think of
Seinfeld,
Boy. So
the original Bubble Boy.
Okay.
The Seinfeld, yes,
always. Everything goes back to Seinfeld always.
For you,
I remember that one. That was good. But yes, make sure that you get stocked up. I ordered my bubble wrap when they had all those deals not that long ago, 4th of July or whatever. I ordered a bunch of stuff, but I do need to order more of that plastic wrap because I am obsessed. And
they have the best plastic wrap. They really do.
They do. I also want to say, after being at Libby's house, she has a rolly cart that has like all of her supplies on it. Not necessarily the boxes and stuff, but like the scissors, the tape, the baggies, oh my God. Everything. I was just like, oh, where's your scissors? Oh, where's that cart is my favorite cart in the entire world over there.
Yeah, it's the one behind the teal one there. Yeah.
The white one towards the back. Yeah, the taller one, the white one back there.
Mm-hmm.
It has anything you could ever think that you didn't even know you needed. Then it's ready and it moves around with her around her little shipping area over there or to list if she needs stuff for listing. It is so nice. And when we talk about streamlining things, and I mean, that stuff that I did, I had make sure my scissors are over here because I'm always snipping tags or whatever, and my stuff's over there. Mm-hmm. That cart, if I could roll a cart around, oh my Atlanta.
I have like everything on wheels down here in my basement. I love everything on wheels.
I'm working on it in my basement as well, and it's fantastic. Yes.
Take your time now. Do a little trick we've mentioned to other people. When you're doing your shipping one morning, time yourself. Set a timer. See how long your process takes.
Mm-hmm.
Do that for a few days. Kind of get an idea. How long does it take me to go through the process? And then look at how it flows and determine, is there something I can do to cut down my time in my shipping process? Is there, whether it's putting everything in a wheelie cart that I can wheel closer, or oh gosh, I keep forgetting my scissors stay over on that desk, so I have to walk to the other side of the office and then come back over, and so then maybe you need 2 pairs of scissors. You don't need kitchen scissors. Get rid of the kitchen scissors. Bring those up. Use them.
Sometimes it's the simplest things too that really save us time. Like here's a stupid thing like I never did was like I would pull inventory and I'd put it on my stairs here. Like I'd pull a piece of inventory, put it on my stairs and stack it up. I'm like, why am I not dragging the Hulken bag around or an IKEA bag with my pack list, with my pick list, and like just throwing it in there and then carrying it all back?
Yes.
Like so simple, stupid. I didn't think it would make a difference. Huge difference.
My Hulken bag is not allowed in the basement because my basement floor is not, it's a Michigan basement. It's gross. But that crappy eBay one that they gave us that the wheels fall off of, Bill has that one in the basement. I'm like, you can mess that one up.
How is yours even still working? Because we were just having a discussion about those. Where were we talking about those eBay bags? Was that on Frizzy Finds Live?
Terrible. I love
think so.
dang near everything eBay has ever sent us, but those bags are
The company,
terrible.
the company that they bought those bags from, they need to not do business with them for
so
bags anymore. Maybe they do other things great, but they missed it on the bag thing.
This
I
one
literally
works.
used
This one works pretty
mine
well, but
once.
yeah, once in a while a wheel just shoots off, but you can pop
Yeah.
them right back on. It's fine.
Oh, no, we didn't. We just got rid of it. We literally, I used it one time in my car, and then Nick picks it out and it's like tilted, and then we're like later, like, what is this? Oh, it's a spring. Where'd that come? Oh, it was that eBay bag wheel. Well, where's the wheel? Under there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
We found, I think we found the wheel on our Nashville trip, and we all had a panic attack because we had our Hulkin bags with us.
that's
and
right.
We thought we broke a Hulkin.
Yeah. Not a
We
Hulkin, not a Hulkin. That
we
Hulkin that
should-
moves like butter.
We should
Oh,
be
my.
sponsored by them. My husband is now addicted to the Hulkin, and he says he doesn't want one, but I think I'm going to get him a blue one or some
Guess
sort
what? Guess what? They now have a new, what I call Consignment Chats teal green, like a tealish color.
I don't think that's going to make him feel any more manly than the rose gold that we have. But
Well, you need to get the blue because I have the
Yes.
rose gold. Nick has the blue. So yeah,
yeah,
it works well. It works
Yeah.
well. He can feel manly while he's pulling it through the church rummage sale.
Bill says, I can see why this Hulkin has went on more vacations than me this year. He's like, this is real nice.
I know. We do
That's
need to get a
good.
sponsorship. Hulkin, if you're listening, we want sponsorship here. Yeah, it's funny. And every time I use it, I get so many comments. In fact, multiple times I've had people put their hands on it thinking it's for sale when I'm going through a rummage sale or yard sale.
Oh, right.
Going, oh, hi. And I'm like, that's mine. That's
My granddaughter's
paws.
job. My granddaughter's job at the bins, because she didn't want to rummage through anything and she's kind of short and stuff, was to keep track of the Hulkin. And she wheeled it around for me. And she was my little bag lady. And it was perfect.
That is,
yeah.
It's a very important job. You got to
It
keep up
was.
with that Hulkin.
Yes.
So important. So important. All right. So get those shipping supplies ordered. Get your setup running as timely and smoothly as you can. Use that Bubble Boy code. Yes, we will make a little bit of money, but thank you. It helps us keep the lights on. We are not going on vacation with it, but we are keeping the lights on at least. It allows us to continue doing what we love to do. And they ship so quickly. We've talked about this before. Like so quickly. There was this last order, I think it was a two days instead of one because there was some kind of an issue, but that happens so rare. But
and y'all, I live in the middle of nowhere and it is still on my doorstep, like within 48 hours.
48 hours.
It's insane.
Yeah. So the other thing with shipping before we move on is business policies. This might be the time to think about some things on your business policy. What are we going to think about here?
Yeah. So a lot of times people want things quicker, and this is on eBay, want things quicker. And you can do the same on Etsy over the holidays. Like they are, they wait it until the last second, bless their hearts, to order that gift. And they want to make sure it arrives on time, and they pay an insane amount for express shipping. But you have to have that on your business policies to save time. If you are able to fulfill that quickly, if you are not, it's okay. Yeah. But if you are able to do that, go ahead, open up your eBay shipping policies and add express shipping, like 1-day shipping. And you'll get those eyes on the item when they see they can get it quickly. And a lot of times the money is not an object when they're in that situation.
Yeah. They just need to get it. Yeah. And you just reminded me of something. Make sure you pay attention to notes during that time too, during Q4. Yeah. A lot of times, sometimes you might miss a note when somebody's ordering and they put that note in their order because a lot of them may be asking specific things because it is a gift item. So they may be wanting to make sure you don't, if you're somebody who puts receipts in your thing, they don't want the receipt in there. So just keep an extra eye out for any of that before you package and ship your item.
Good point.
Because those can't get missed. They can't.
Get in the habit of doing that now. Yep.
Yeah. Get in that habit, kids. Get in that habit. All right. If you want to make this Q4 the best yet, start sourcing, organizing, planning, get it all set. Now is the time. Now is the time because we're gonna all rock it out. And then
Oh,
we want to
yeah.
hear about it. And let us know if you figured something out that made your process quicker through all of this, because we're always learning from our friends in our Patreon, because we
Yes.
all do things differently. And then somebody will say, oh, well, I did this, but then I did that. And we're like, never thought of that. So
Yes.
if you figure out some shortcuts and ways to do things faster, share in the comments. Let us know what you learned.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And finish out this summer strong. If you are in the middle of summer slowdown, know that the time you are investing in your business now will pay off. Do not waste it and think, well, nothing's really happening. No.
Right.
Go in strong. You got this.
I'm going to end with a quote that I have here that's a Q4 quote. The best Q4 doesn't happen by accident. It happens by preparation.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Yes.
All right, girls. Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That quote was so good, we didn't even interrupt you.
I guess I got to do quotes from here on out.
We're still shocked, my jaw.
Thank you for joining Libby, Molly, and Samantha, the ladies of Consignment Chats, as we grow your reselling business. For all things Consignment Chats, visit us at consignmentchats.com and join our free private communities on Facebook and/or Patreon.